Welcome everybody here to another match of Jack of all Trivia in the Geekdom division. I'm your host and Commissioner Devontae King, and today we have a great match between 5-4 Jay Burnz going up against 6-4 Robert Castner. Jay's coming off a win against Chris Diaz, getting his record over 500. One of his two or three matches that weren't in a number one contenders or championship match. He's looking to build off that win, going up against Robert, who has been dodging around the number one contender shots. Coming off a loss to Tyler Burnz, a close match, so he's looking to get himself back into the winning circle. So I think tonight we're going to have a very great match, and we can hear from the competitors. First from Jay.
You mean, I think you mean Tyler Birch, my friend. I'm the only Burnz in the league. That being said, shout out Castner, shout out the Ghost, man. It's always great to play you. I could have swore that my last match brought me to 500. So like maybe I'm going crazy and I misheard something, but yeah, no. Tyler, best of luck to you, buddy. Let's go ahead and have a good time. If it's not a long match, at least we should have a good time.
Yeah, I've been sort of circling this match because Devontae's right. I've usually been around the number one contender match. The last match I lost to Tyler was the first one I did that wasn't a contender match, and I did lose to Jay in one of those. And losing to Joe and losing to Tyler and losing to Jay, that hurts my ego because I like to think we're on level playing fields. So Jay is absolutely right. It will be a fun time. I think it will be a long match. Jay is very good at this game, obviously, given his record and his history. So I don't anticipate it being easy. I hope that the knowledge that I built in can come out, but it'll be entertaining nonetheless. So Jay, good luck to you, buddy.
All right. Short and sweet there. Correction, Robert did play Tyler Birch, my fault. And Jay, you are 5-4. The last win did put you over 500. So, but we can get this match started. Round one works like this. I'll say 10 questions from various key categories. These questions with 1 point apiece. I'll write it down, show it when called upon. You get, if you happen to get all 10 correct, I'll read you a bonus question for you. You get 3 repeats and 1 challenge throughout the entirety of the match. Do you guys understand the rules of round one?
Yeah, you're gonna write it down, and when we ask you, show it.
Yes,
that's what I heard.
That's what I'm gonna do. If you guys,
yeah, okay.
I do that for all the questions.
So me and Robert just have to team up, and whoever gets the question actually right actually wins. I got you. All right, it's like a reverse Jeopardy almost.
All right. Start with round one. Round one. Question one. You see, Jay, you got me all flustered already. Question one is in video game movies.
Sweet.
Who plays Danny Moore, marketing executive at Nissan and head of the GT Academy in Gran Turismo? So it's actually a pretty good movie. Speaking of terrible video game movies, saw Borderlands this weekend. Don't go see that.
Yeah, don't see that. Don't see that. It's up to a whopping 10% on Rotten Tomatoes after like 135 reviews.
10% might be too high. 1. Pens down. We'll start with Jay.
I said David Harbour.
And Robert.
I said Orlando Bloom.
Orlando Bloom is correct. Yeah.
Okay.
I
can't see it on his board, but I trust.
Yeah,
Robert.
I trust Robert. It's a little.
Am I blurry?
Okay.
No, yeah, your camera's a little blurry, bud. Oh. I thought it was me at first, but no, like your bit rate is very low. That's what it is. Your bit rate is not transferring the right rate.
I don't understand that. It looks fine.
I trust Robert enough. He's played enough, and I trust him. So, question 2 is in Wizarding World. In The Half-Blood Prince, which class does McGonagall suggest Harry take during his free period? I would have just said no to taking a class during my free period. That's what a free period's for. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Robert.
Potions. Advanced potions.
Yeah. And Jay.
Yeah, potions.
Potions, yeah. I just need potions. Advanced potions. Both correct. Question number 3 is in DC. DC. What position does Selena Kyle have at Shrek's in Batman Returns?
Oh shit! I'm stuck between two. That's the worst part.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Jay
I think it's in the 90s, so it really doesn't matter. But secretary.
and Robert.
I almost decided I need to put executive assistant, but I said secretary as well.
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
that's exactly where I was gonna go with it.
Yeah. Secretary is correct. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Good.
Question number 4 is in quotes. In which animated film will you hear the quote, "Bad guy, he's barely villain of the week"? Good old quotes question. 5, 4, 3,
Needs
2.
a repeat, please.
All right, that is Robert's first repeat. In the category of quotes, in which animated film will you hear the quote, "Bad guy, he's barely villain of the week"? Uh, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Robert
I said Super Mario Brothers movie. I couldn't think of it.
and Jay.
Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse is correct. So Jay tying it up at 3.
Oh, dude, no. As soon as you erased mid and you started scribbling again, I was like, oh, shit, he's got it. I thought you had me on that
I
one.
knew it was something I watched recently.
Question number 5 is in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. In Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows, what creature is Bebop? Or what animal is Bebop, I should say, turn into, yeah. That's better. So, in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows, what animal is Bebop?
Now, if you'd asked me about Toka or Razor, this would be an easier fucking question.
I mean,
Yeah.
these are the classic and the cartoons too. Bebop.
How
5,
about Superfly?
3.
Yeah,
I think I know that.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Pets out. We'll start with Jay
I said a hog/pig. I think he's
and Robert.
I said a warthog.
Warhog is Warhog is the answer I have.
okay.
Ugh. I know Jay's gonna challenge it. I'm going.
No,
to
I honestly no. Officially, I am.
Okay.
Because warhogs are part of the porcine family, so any of them should technically be the correct answer. You didn't say specific. You said what type of animal. Hog, pig, warthog are all a part of the porcine family.
Okay.
That's why I will throw my challenge.
All right, Jay's gonna throw a challenge, and we'll be back. All right, back from the challenge. We are going to award Jay the points because I didn't say specifically, and warthogs are basically just wild pigs. So, and he did have pig on the board, hog pig. So I am awarding Jay the points. He will keep his challenge. So we have a score of 4-4. 4-4.
Nice.
All right. So, question 6 and the DCEU. In Aquaman, when Arthur and his dad are in the bar, what do the bikers ask Arthur for? Well, there was a lot of A's in that question.
Would you say that it was an alliterative ask?
Yes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Robert
To take a picture with Aquaman.
and Jay.
Yeah, I said, can we get a selfie?
Yeah, both are correct.
Which I believe is the actual quote, but not like you're asking for it. But
Question 7 is Star Trek. Which planet is destroyed by red matter in Star Trek 09? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. We'll start with Jay.
shout out to Doctor Who for reminding me of this Roman, Greek and/or Roman god Vulcan.
And Robert.
Vulcan's my favorite god. Vulcan.
Both correct.
It's like Vulcan is angry.
Festus. Okay.
Question 8 is in the MCU. In Avengers Endgame, whose name is Scott looking for on the missing/dead monument when he notices his name is on it?
First and last, or will first be acceptable?
First is fine, or
Okay.
how he knows. I try not to give the how he
Yeah,
knows.
no. I know what you mean. I just needed yes or no on first
Yeah.
and last, but
No, first is fine. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Robert
Cassie Lang.
and Jay.
yeah, world's greatest grandma, Cassie Lang.
Yep, both are correct. Question 9 is in monster movies. Monster movies. Which monster movie starts in Thebes, 3067 BC? So which monster movie starts in Thebes, 3067 BC? Monsters. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Rob pens down. We'll start with Jay
I said the Mummy, bro.
and Robert.
Yeah, that would make sense. I said Hercules.
Both are incorrect. Look for Mummy Returns. Mummy Returns.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the final question is in Star Wars. Star Wars.
Star Wars.
In A New Hope, what type of creatures do the Tusken Raiders ride? That is their, was it
I
the
was
proper
stuck on-
name for them now? I always forget. There's one that's like you're not supposed to. I always forget.
Where do you think you get blue milk from, my guy?
5,
I was concerned about what the stormtroopers ride.
2,
Couldn't get that out of my head.
1. Pins down. We'll start with Robert
Those are called dewbacks, but these are banthas.
and Jay.
It depends on the stormtroopers. Some of them ride officers, but banthas.
Both are correct. And at the end of round 1, we have a tie score of 8-8. 8-8.
Oh, let's go.
So
not where I thought that was going to go by any means, but
So we got round 2, which is the wheel round. Each competitor will get a spin at the wheel. Each category has 5 questions with 2 points apiece. However, you can check down the multiple choice, which will bring the question down to 1. And there is stealing. Today's categories are Star Trek, Middle Earth, DC, Tales and Fables, Spinner's Choice, MCU, Marvel, DCEU, video games, and opponent's choice. Robert, since you are the higher ranked competitor, do you want to spin first or second?
There's like 2 things on here that suck. Like legitimately suck. I want to see if Jay takes one. So Jay can go.
all right. I also use my choice to spin or go second to bounce it back to Robert.
Oh, okay. It's only fair.
So
He
Jay, here's
agreed
your
to it.
huh?
He agreed to it.
All right, Jay, here's your spin. Once again, if you don't like your first spin, you can spin again
As long as
unless
it doesn't
it's
land on
opponent's
his
choice. Lands on Middle Earth. Do you want to keep Middle Earth or spin again?
We'll go ahead and keep Middle Earth.
All right.
That wasn't one of the things that sucked.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. I know. I also don't think it was one of the things that I added, but
First question in Middle Earth. In which Middle Earth film will you hear the line, in which Middle Earth film will you hear the line, 100 years is a mere blink in the life of an elf?
oh, you know what? Just to minimize it because I don't know it right off the rip. Give me multiple, please.
All right. Is it A, Battle of the Five Armies, C, Desolation of Smog, B, Desolation of Smog, C, Return of the King, or D, Fellowship of the Ring?
Oh, I'm messed up on this one, and I'm gonna say Desolation of Smaug.
That is correct for 1 point.
Okay.
Question number 2. In The Return of the King, Pippin tells Gandalf that Denethor has lost his mind because he's trying to do what?
He's. I don't know what you have the wording of this on, so like this is going to be very delicate here, but he is trying to light Faramir on fire while he is still alive. He is trying to immolate his son while he still lives.
That is correct.
Okay.
2 points. I needed Faramir and he's alive, basically, in some sort of
Okay.
answer. Yeah.
Okay. I was like, no, he's trying to light his kid on fire. I was like, I don't know what your multiple choice are for this one, but oh my god.
Question number 3. In an unexpected journey, in what specific type of location does Thorin and Gandalf find their elven swords?
So they fight it in a troll horde, but that horde happens to be in a cave. So I'm gonna go with troll horde. But if you don't accept that, I will challenge troll horde.
That's correct for 2 points.
Okay.
I needed something with a cave, a troll and cave, a troll horde.
Okay. That's why I was like, wait, no, because I know that it happens to be in a cave, but I didn't know if you were looking for troll horde. But
no, I need the word troll in there. Everything else was just a cave wouldn't have worked. Yeah. All right.
Troll house.
Yeah. Troll house. Well, no, that's by Nestle, bro.
Yeah, I know. Live in trees.
Question 4. In the Fellowship of the Ring, during the forming of the Fellowship, Pippin says, you need people of what on this sort of mission?
Oh, no. No, the worst part about it is, like, I know everything. Oh, you need great intelligence? I'm gonna go multiple choice. I think it's great intelligence, but I'm gonna go multiple choice on this one.
All right, multiple choice. Is it A, bravery, B, wits, C, intelligence, or D, courage?
I'm gonna stick with my gut here and go intelligence on this one.
That is correct for 1 point.
That leaves you out.
Would you accepted great intelligence though? That's my question.
I don't think
Like,
intelligence.
I don't think no, but that's why I was like, I know what I think I'm misremembering this scene, but
I think it just says people of intelligence. I don't think it's great intelligence.
Yeah,
people of intelligence on this mission
quest thing.
All right, and your final question. In the Two Towers, which elf and his army came to help fight at the Battle of Helm's Deep?
Oh dear.
That is correct for 2 points.
I was like, is it Holder? Is it Halder? Is it Haldor? Like, literally, I had like 4 different. I had like, this is what it's gonna be in the multiple choice. Pop into my friggin' head, and I'm so mad at myself for it.
So
I still got it for 2, but
at the end of Jay's spin, I have him getting 8 points, bringing his score up to 16.
Let's go. Best of luck, Robert.
So Robert getting his spin.
Let's go, Castner.
Wish I would have got that Middle Earth category.
Yo, for real though.
Can't wait to see what this holds.
Lands on
Trek?
Star Trek.
I'll take Trek to avoid the other shit.
Okay.
I saw opponents coming.
I think you should have respun. You would have gotten you would have gotten spinners. You would have gotten spinners.
All right.
Maybe.
Your first question in Star Trek. You'll see the characters of Beverly Crusher, Demora Sulu, and Guinan in which Star Trek film?
Star Trek Generations.
That is correct for 2 points.
Damn you, sir.
Your second question in Star Trek. Who plays Anderson Lee / Manus, Krall's henchman and second in command in Star Trek Beyond?
I think he's frozen.
No,
Oh, he's
I'm
back.
still here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Multiple, please.
All right, multiple choice. Is it A, Greg Grunberg, B, Dan Payne, C, Shay Wingham, or D, Joe Taslim?
Ugh. Holy shit balls. I'll take a repeat of the options, please.
All right. The options, is it A, Greg Grunberg, B, Dan Payne, C, Shane Wingham, or D, Joe Taslim?
I'll say B as in boy.
That is incorrect. Jay for the 1 point steal. Who plays Anderson Lee / Manus, Krall's henchman and second in command? Is it A, Greg Gernberg, B, Dan Payne, C, Shane Wingham, or D, Joe Taslim?
I'm gonna go D, Joe Taslim.
That is correct for a 1 point steal. Your third question in Star Trek. In Search for Spock, which Enterprise crew member meets the others at Mount Seleia on Vulcan?
Savick.
That is incorrect. Jay for the 2 point steal. In Search for Spock, which Enterprise crew member meets the others at Mount Seleia on Vulcan?
Bones.
That is also incorrect. Look for Ahura. Ahura.
Oh, yeah.
Shit. Taki mushrooms.
Going bad.
The fourth question in Star Trek. What part of B4's body does Data find first on Chloris 3 in Star Trek Nemesis?
His head.
That is incorrect. Jay for the 2-point steal. What part of B4's body does Data find first on Chloris 3 in Star Trek Nemesis?
His arm.
That is also incorrect. Look for his leg. His leg.
Oh, I knew it was a limb, though. I mean, not to discredit Robert. He knew it was a limb also. The head is technically a limb.
And your final question in Star Trek. In Star Trek II, Wrath of Khan, according to Spock, what frequently wreaks havoc on students and equipment?
Multiple.
Is it A, reprimands, B, Kobayashi Maru, C, stress, or D, teaching?
I'll say teaching.
That is incorrect. Jay for the 1-point steal. In Star Trek II, Wrath of Khan, according to Spock, what frequently wreaks havoc on students and equipment? Is it A, reprimands, B, Kobayashi Maru, C, stress, or D, teaching?
I feel like the Kobayashi Maru and the stress are two things that are very similar. I'm going to say stress.
That is incorrect. Looking for the Kobayashi Maru.
Fuck, that's what I had on my board, too. Son of a bitch. I should have gone with my gut.
So, at the end of round two, Jay in the lead 17-10. 17-10.
Mm-hmm.
You got this, Robert. You got this.
So,
Let's go, baby.
Round 3 works like this. Each comparator will give me 3 numbers ranging from 1 to 14. The first is worth 2, second is worth 3, and the third is worth 5. And we'll keep going until someone is mathematically eliminated. Jay, can you give me your numbers 1 through 14?
Yeah, we'll go 9 for Kenny Walker the third. We'll go 14 for DK Metcalf. And rest in peace, his career in Seattle. We'll go 6 for Quandre Gates.
Okay. And Robert, can you give me your numbers 1 through 14 other than 9, 14, and 6?
4, 7, and 12.
4, 7, 12. Okay. So, Robert, you have to hit some combination of 7 points to push it back to Jay. You picked number 4, which corresponds to quotes.
Awesome. This is great. I love
Robert, I'll help you out, don't worry.
In which film will you hear Cyclops say, well, what would you prefer, yellow spandex?
the original X-Men.
That is correct for 2 points.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. I love that quote. I really do. Although they brought it back in X-Men 97, what would you rather have? Yellow and blue?
Question number 3 is in sorry, your 3-pointer is in Star Trek.
Cool.
In Star Trek: The Final Frontier, which Klingon general's military strategy was required learning for Kirk while he was at Starfleet Academy?
Claw.
That is unfortunately incorrect. We're looking for Cord, General Cord. So here is the situation. Robert, you have to hit your 5-pointer to push it back to Jay.
Yeah.
Is this a 5 to the tie?
Or tie, yeah, tie. But
yeah.
Okay.
Still,
no, that wasn't like that's a psychological trick. That was the literal just. Is it a tie or does he get a 1-point advantage on me? And then
it'd be tied. Yes, it's 12-17 right now.
Okay.
Pick number 12, which corresponds to Star Wars.
Fuck.
In Rogue One, how many credits is the Empire offering in Jeddah? In In Rogue One, how many credits is the Empire offering in Jeddah to anyone who has information on the location of Bodhi Rogue?
$10,000.
And your winner by
Challenge.
technical
His name's not Buddy
knockout,
Rogue. Challenge. His name's
Jay
not Buddy Rogue.
Burnz. It's a great match, guys. Jay gonna win
What's the
17 to 12. We'll start with closing interviews. We'll start with the unfortunate second place finisher, Robert. You had a good round one, came out of it with 8. Just had a tough round 2, Star Trek. It's a rough category. Got some tough questions in there. You hit your 2-pointer, and then just got kind of a bad 3 and 5. I don't think this is any. I think normally. I think you would say you play better than normal. I think being sick also kind of doesn't help. But how are you feeling about today's match?
Well, first, what was the answer to the Bodhi Rook question?
Oh, 600. Sorry, 600.
Okay, great. Yeah, I don't like. If I just had spun first and got the middle order category, I would have done better. I should have just done that. I thought about it. Should have just did it. The wheel spins. I'm usually pretty good at Star Trek. Those were fairly tough Star Trek questions I haven't heard before. Yeah, and then by the time I was down 7, I just didn't. I was checked out, honestly, because I didn't think I was going to win. I'm not usually good at answering the round 3 questions in this league, and it reared its ugly head again. So yeah, I mean, yeah, it's been a tough couple weeks, and it's not the same thing. I played like poop, and yeah, it's fine. I don't, brush it off. I don't care. We'll go to the next one. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, this wheel spin, I feel like it's been killing you the past couple matches. But
no, the wheel spins have been fine. I've been bad at the categories, and I have to own that in this league. It's different than in other leagues. I'm used to other leagues and the quality and the content of the questions. So it's whatever. I deserve to lose.
Yeah.
Great.
I mean, you still just put you at 6 and 5,
yeah,
so 500. Still have a winning record. Is there anyone you want to play next, or?
No, I don't. I think I need to. Honestly, I think I need to take a break and reassess things. So, you want to schedule me with a match, I'll play. But honestly, I don't like how I played the last 2 matches. So I need to readjust something.
I understand that. Hopefully, we'll see you back here soon, Robert.
It's fine if not.
Great match.
Yeah. Next thing.
Bring in today's winner, Jay.
Do me a favor, even if you have to edit this out real fast, look at what I just sent in the group chat. And I'm talking like close to the end of that. That being the Empire places 75,000 credit reward for his capture. That's not talking about Saw Gerrera. That's talking about the capture of Bodhi Rook. So the answer that you have is not correct. So I don't feel comfortable taking this win right now.
Okay.
I feel like what should happen is you should pull another Star Wars question from either a different doc or the master doc that you have, and you should ask this man that question.
Okay. If you want to, I could do that, yeah.
Like, it depends on Robert. Like, I know he's already feeling down on himself. No, okay. But that's the thing. Like, there was an inaccurate answer on that question. I don't necessarily feel the greatest taking that W, but, like, he's already said that he doesn't feel the greatest the way that he's competed. I get it. Like, I've been in the shoes that Robert is in. And I thought he was gonna fucking mollywop me. I really did. The into the shadows or the out of the shadows question and the challenge was like a wild one. He defended me and I appreciate him for it. And it's exactly why I was trying to return the favor in order to do exactly that on this one. That being said, Robert is always a great competitor. I know he's not feeling the greatest. I have played with COVID. It's never a great fucking feeling either. I would love to play Robert again. I would absolutely love to play Robert again. He's one of my favorite people in these leagues to play against because he always pushes me to answer the questions as best as possible. Because when that man misses, there's just that like little slight hint of hope. There's that slight little glint of hope. But it's never like a malicious thing. So like shout out to Robert for being a great competitor. Shout out to you. Thank you so much for writing the questions, bro. But like, yeah, like it's one of those hard ones. It's like it's a hard one fight. Like it was a hard one fight, but I don't want it to be like, oh well, no, this was just super easy, and I'm gonna just slide through. But yeah, he's had to play the exact same players that I have, and he's had the exact same back and forth with the outcomes that I have had. You know, the Joe Farrelly match, being the champion in this league at a certain time, and then playing Joe Farrelly, getting absolutely fucking bitch slapped by Joe Farrelly is one of those things that I think is just a rite of passage at this point in time. And then it's just, hey, that is the mountain. That is the thing that you need to proceed past. And it gives us something to strive for. But no hate to Robert, no hate to you. Thank you everybody for watching the match. Thank you for writing it. Thank you, Robert. I love you, buddy. I hope you're doing well. I hope your family does well. I hope you guys get over everything it is that you're going through incredibly soon.
So there will in the match there. You see Jake in the win of Robert 17-12, and we'll see you guys next time.